Dear passengers, welcome to Schiphol Amsterdam. Please, on behalf of the entire crew, thank you for flying KLM. We wish you a very good stay in Amsterdam.
You can get to the city of Amsterdam using various public transport options. By train, the train platforms are below Schiphol Plaza. Buy your train tickets at Then's Train Tickets and Services desk, Then's ticket machines, or online. It takes about 15 minutes to get to Amsterdam Central Station. By bus, all public transport buses are located outside Schiphol Plaza. Travel quickly to the center of Amsterdam with bus 397 during day or with N97 at night. Or by taxi, taxis are waiting in front of Schiphol Plaza. Just follow the signs. It takes about 25 minutes to get to Amsterdam Central Station. Discover Amsterdam, the city of canals and culture. Amsterdam, a city where history meets freedom, where every street tells a story, and even getting lost feels like an adventure. From charming canals to buzzing streets filled with cyclists, the city has a vibe like no other. You arrive Amsterdam on King S Day 2026, 27 April. King S Day in Amsterdam, the Netherlands takes place on 27 April, celebrating the birthday of King Willem-Alexander. The Dutch capital transformed into a massive sea of orange as hundreds of thousands of locals and visitors flood the streets, canals and parks for one of Europe's biggest open-air parties. Across the city, the famous Vrimarkt, free market, allows residents to sell second-hand goods, homemade snacks and vintage treasures directly on the sidewalks, while live bands and spontaneous street parties pop up in neighborhoods like Jordan, De Pip, and around the canals. Major festivals, such as Kingsland Festival and events at the Netherlands Dock and Shipbuilding Company Wharf, are also scheduled throughout the day. The festivities actually begin the night before with King S Night, Koningsdag, on 26 April, when bars, clubs, and outdoors stages host concerts and parties late into the evening. Visitors are encouraged to arrive early, wear orange clothing, and plan routes carefully because central areas such as Dam Square, Leidseplein, and Rembrandtplein can become extremely crowded. Despite the logistical challenges, King S Day remains one of the most energetic and uniquely Dutch cultural experience, blending national pride, music festivals, flea markets, and canal parties into a citywide celebration unlike anywhere. The Rijksmuseum is the Netherlands' national museum and one of the most celebrated art museums in the world. Located in the heart of Amsterdam, it houses an extraordinary collection of Dutch Golden Age masterpieces, including works by Rembrandt van Rijn, Johannes Vermeer, and Frans Hals. Its most famous painting, The Night Watch, draws visitors from around the globe. The museum is Grand Gothic and Renaissance Revival building designed by Pierre Kuipers, combines historic elegance with modern exhibition spaces after a major renovation completed in 2013. The Van Gogh Museum in Amsterdam is home to the world's largest collection of artworks by Vincent van Gogh. Highlights include iconic works such as Sunflowers and The Bedroom. With its modern design and inspiring exhibitions, the museum is one of Amsterdam's most visited cultural landmarks. At the heart of Amsterdam, beneath the lively streets of the De Pip neighborhood, sits De Pip metro station, a sleek underground station. Madame Tussauds, the Wax Museum. Dam Square is the historic and cultural heart of Amsterdam, located near the city's famous canals and shopping streets, originally built as a dam on the Amstel River in the 13th century. The square has grown into one of the Netherlands' most visited public spaces. It is surrounded by notable landmarks such as the Royal Palace of Amsterdam and the National Monument, which commemorates World War II victims. Today, Dam Square is a lively gathering place filled with street performers, cafes, tourists, and local events throughout the year. The Amsterdam tram network is one of the most iconic ways to travel around Amsterdam. Operated by ALM, the trams connect major neighborhoods, museums, and canals. One thing you will notice instantly in Amsterdam is bikes. There are more bicycles than people here. Cycling is a way of life. Locals use bikes for everything. Amsterdam is famous for its extensive canal system and historic bridges which together shape the city's distinctive characters. The city has more than 100 kilometers of canals, around 165 canals in total, and over 1,700 bridges connecting its neighborhoods and streets. Built mainly during the 17th century, the canals were carefully designed for transportation, trade, and water management, and today they remain a defining symbol of Amsterdam's beauty and engineering heritage. The graceful bridges arching across the waterways add to the city's charm, creating countless scenic views throughout the historic center. Amsterdam's floating flower market. The Bloemenmarkt is the world's only floating flower market, set on houseboats along the single canal in central Amsterdam, dating back to 1862. It started when flower growers would sail in daily from the countryside to sell their blooms. Today, the stalls are still on barges, but now they're packed with tulip bulbs, fresh bouquets, Dutch souvenirs, and even fake flowers for tourists. Visit in spring for the best color, or year-round for bulbs you can take home. It has touristy, yes, but it has also a quick, fragrant slice of Dutch culture right on the water. One of the most beautiful and relaxing places in Amsterdam is Van der Parken, surrounded by greenery, peaceful lakes, cycling paths and open-air cafes. The park offers a perfect escape from the busy city streets. Canal houses. The iconic canal houses of Amsterdam are known for their narrow design, colorful facades, and beautiful architecture dating back to the Dutch Golden Age. Standing along the peaceful canals, these historic houses give the city its unique charm and postcard-perfect atmosphere. Mokel Museum Amsterdam is a popular independent museum dedicated to modern, contemporary, and street art, located in Amsterdam's famous Museumplein district. Housed in the historic Villa Alsberg, the museum features works by internationally known artists such as Banksy, Andy Warhol, Jean-Michel Basquiat, and Yayoi Kusama. The De Wallen district in Amsterdam, commonly known as the Red Light District, is one of the city's oldest and most famous neighborhoods. It is known for its historic canals, nightlife, adult entertainment venues, cafes, and narrow cobblestone streets. Beyond its reputation, the area also features historic architecture, museums, and cultural landmarks that attract millions of visitors each year. Standing at the heart of the Dutch capital, Amsterdam Central Station is far more than a railway terminal. It is the grand gateway to the city. Opened in 1889 and designed by architect Pierre Kuipers, the station rises like a new Gothic palace on artificial islands built into the waterfront. Its ornate towers and red brick facade greeting travelers arriving from across Europe. Directly in front of the station lies the famous Damrak, a broad avenue and partially preserved canal lined with narrow Dutch townhouses, glowing hotel signs, cafes, canal boats, and constant streams of cyclists and pedestrians. The water reflects the historic fades in shimmering ripples, especially at dusk, when the city lights begin to glow. This area forms the energetic threshold between old Amsterdam and the modern city, busy, atmospheric, and unmistakably Dutch, where trams rattle past bridges and the scent of fresh stroopwafels drifts through the air. Basiliek van de Heilige Nicholas is Amsterdam's main Catholic church, located directly across from the city's central station. Built in the late 19th century in a new Baroque and new Renaissance style, the basilica is known for its impressive dome, ornated interior, and peaceful atmosphere amid the busy city center. The free ferries operated by Amsterdam Public Transport are one of the most iconic and practical ways to cross the River in Amsterdam, running frequently from behind Amsterdam Central Station to neighborhoods such as Amsterdam Noord. The ferries carry pedestrians, cyclists, scooters, and commuters at no cost, 24 hours a day on some routes. They are famous because they combine everyday transportation with beautiful waterfront views of the city, skiing, modern architecture, and busy harbor traffic. Both locals and tourists use them constantly, making the ride feel like an authentic Amsterdam experience rather than just a tourist attraction. The ferries also became especially popular as Amsterdam Noord transformed into a creative district filled with cultural venues and attractions like the Dam Tower and Nism Wharf. Trains in Amsterdam connect the city with the rest of the Netherlands and major European destinations. Amsterdam Central Station is the city's main railway hub, operated by Netherlands Spoorwegen. The metro in Amsterdam is fast and easy to use for getting around the city. It connects the center with suburbs and nearby areas through several underground and overground lines. Leidseplein is a lively square in Amsterdam known for its nightlife, theatres, cafes, and street performers. One of its well-known features is the hand sculpture artwork, which shows large bronze hands emerging from the ground. So take your time, explore every corner, and let Amsterdam surprise you.